I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day.
The reasons we need a clubhouse, or the dinghy sailing centre, are numerous. Particularly we'd like to be able to keep all of our equipment and patrol boats down here. Doing the kids program last year, we did it by the Yachting New Zealand book, and you need one patrol boat for every 6 kids on the water. And operationally that's a little bit of a nightmare getting them down here with all the rest of our equipment. So a storage facility is fundamental. Having changing facilities, a dressing room, that's all good, but they need to be able to get kids off the beach and into a clubhouse, a bit of floor space for educational purposes, doing a bit of theory off the water. Just for most kids makes all the difference in making sense of the whole science of sailing. We also have other user groups, particularly the School Sea Sports Academy, who have a requirement for floor space and storage as well. And there's a mooted plan to get a waterwise program for primary school kids off the ground. If you have a look now at the low tide here, you can see we've got hard sand all the way down to the water. We're not restricted at all through tidal access here. It's fantastic. You also note the bay, it's got a defined area, and particularly for the junior sailing, we can give them clear boundaries to sail within. The other main factor for Oneiroa pre-Christmas is that we tend to get strong sou'westers coming in, and on the south side of the island there's no protection from the sou'westers, but in Oneiroa we have, and the beginning of the bay here, the wind tends to be about half the strength it is another mile out, half a mile out. Later in the season, come February, the nor'easters come in, and the nor'easters generally are a lot lighter in strength, barring when they build up to a storm. But the nor'easters, we get world-class sailing here. We've got clear air all the way to barrier. It's really a world-class venue. Hi, Hugh, this is option 3E for the proposed dinghy sailing centre. Essentially we're sort of tucking in towards this lovely Pahutakawa tree here, and cutting into the bank where a basement would house the patrol boats and hopefully be a storage facility for the School Sea Sports Academy and boats for a school's waterwise program as well. This is our other preferred option, option C. The Oneiroa Beach Reserve on the existing toilet block site. It has the potential here for us to build a clubhouse, say on top and behind this building, cut into the bank, or a new complete building. It's very important that we get as many submissions in to us as possible. We're expecting there to be negative feedback as well. Not everyone is going to benefit from our activities here or a clubhouse down here, but we are trying to make it as encompassing as possible. Bear in mind that what you're looking at on the website is a draft, and it hasn't gone to council yet, but we are preparing it to go to council, and now's your opportunity. If you'd like to push a particular point, let us know. We'd really appreciate it. Many thanks.
Ackee rice, saltfish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year, but I'm sad to say I'm on my way.